I will introduce again. I'm Chamara, your moderator for today, and I'm joined by Nauros, the seasonal real estate professional with over a decade of experience in Dubai in commercial and real estate market. Nauros, it is pleasure to have with you us today.
Thank you, Chamara. It's my pleasure to be on this platform and to address to finance professionals from IMA Dubai Chapter. Thank you.
First, let's move to our first poll question.
Right.
And we will engage with our audience first. Then we will see how they will reply for our first poll question.
Perfect. Sounds good.
The question is simple, but it will help you to engage with the audience first. How many of you have considering investing in Dubai real estate market? Invested in still investing, or still thinking, or not confident? Now, Rose,
yes,
this is our time to move to our first discussion topic. I think
sure.
It is the most interesting topic. Everyone is asking this question.
Right.
What is the lot of birds are coming to Dubai these days? A lot of people are interested about real estate market. Do you think there is any real estate bubble soon?
You know, this question is often asked either if I go to a restaurant, if I go to any socializing, if I go to any events. There's a common question which I ask all the time. And now let's understand what is a bubble. So say when you see any particular industry, say real estate industry, is significantly growing and consistently growing. It's growing really well. But it's not in line with the economy of the city or the country. So the economy of the city is in flat line or marginal growth. Then there's a breakaway from the economy. That's where you can say it's a bubble. So this is bubble. Now let's understand Dubai's real estate is not in isolation with the economic agendas of Dubai. So we, as per the UBS Global Real Estate Index Bubble Report that compares all the housing prices or the bubble market, it shows that, in 2024 we were at a moderate risk. And it shows that there were numerous factors where Dubai was doing phenomenally well in terms of GDP, in terms of population growth, in terms of robust demand. So I don't see that there's a bubble, and I don't see there's a bubble for next 5 to 7 years, until there's a complete global situation which is not manageable like what happened in COVID. So then it could be, but at this point of time, nothing.
Interesting. So now, Rose,
yes,
there are a lot of macroeconomic factors can make impact to real estate market.
Right.
I would like to know what are the key macroeconomic factors can make impact to our Dubai real estate market.
So see the economic factors which really contributed to Dubai's real estate, let's understand them. So starting from the way COVID-19 situation was handled, UAE was the first country to close its economy, to go into lockdown, and was the first country to open economy to the world. So we were quick in responding and quick in opening to the economy, to the world. But there were a lot of first countries in the world, developed countries in the world, were refusing. They were not really going. They were keeping their economies open, and they took really long time. And when they went into lockdown, they took really long time to come out from that lockdown. And the way two countries have done a really good job in handling the entire COVID-19 crisis was UAE and Israel. We were the fastest in responding. We have achieved 99% vaccination drive, 99% of the population received vaccination by 2022. And we were the fastest. For 4 weeks, we had sanitizing the entire city. So, that was excellent work done by the UAE government. And that was a contributing factor which really attracted a lot of population to move from different parts of the world, especially countries where they had strict lockdown. So this was one factor. Then coming to 2022, where, Russia and Ukraine conflict. And again, it contributed to Dubai's real estate in a way that, when Russia and Ukraine conflict started, Russians cannot go to invest in US or Europe because there was a sanction. And they're definitely not investing in India and China. So the entire investment funneled into Dubai's real estate. 538 million dirhams were invested in 2022 itself by Russian nationals. Then now look at normalizing relations with Israel. That really helped us. Then look at 2023, where His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, he announced Dubai Economic Agenda 2033, known as D33, that really contributed significantly to Dubai's real estate. So there are all these macro factors which really contributed to Dubai's real estate. And that's where we are seeing that entire drive is consistently growing.
Interesting. So let's move to our audience now.
Sure.
We'll see how our audience will reply this question. Now we are moving to our second poll question. The second poll question will be appearing your screen right now. So you can answer this poll question. The poll question is, which macro factor do you believe has most significant impact to Dubai real estate market? I think we are getting answers. So moving forward, let's explore
Right.
more about what are the government initiatives in Dubai real estate market. Actually, nowadays, if we can see the Dubai real estate market, government introduced lot of projects, lot
Right.
of initiatives to improve the Dubai real estate market.
Right.
As a professional person, I would like to know what are the factors, what are the new upcoming project, what are the initiatives the government introduced to real estate market.
Right. So really interesting question. And there are three initiatives which I would like to highlight. The first one is Dubai Economic Agenda 2033, known as D33, which was announced by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum on his accession day, that's January 4, 2023. And the announcement was that we want to double our economy with economic targets of 32 trillion dirhams by 2033. We want to increase our foreign trades, goods and services from 14.6 trillion to 25.2 trillion dirhams. Then we want to increase our domestic goods and trade services by 2.3 trillion to 3 trillion in 1 decade. And then also we are doubling our foreign direct investment, where we had around last decade we had 350 billion dirhams investment. Now we look at 650 billion dirhams foreign direct investment, which is average 60 billion dirhams annually. Also, we look at 100 billion dirhams of contribution from the digital economy, from the digital transformation projects. These are all factors which are about the targets. Now look at raising government expenditures from 512 billion dirhams to 700 billion dirhams. So this is what government is looking at. And to the extension of this agenda, we also look at increasing our population from 3.6 million to 6 million by 2033, which is 60% population growth. And this is the first city in the world. This is the first city in the world which has its own economic agenda, and they have announced to the entire world. It's on the internet. You can just go and have a look at the entire economic agenda. So this is one thing. Now look at the other plan, that's Dubai Urban Plan 2040, where the target is to have 6 million population. We want to increase our green spaces by 105%. Increase our green spaces, increase our recreational activities, increase our focus on sustainability development, energy efficiency development, and you must have heard about recently Blue Visa.
Yes.
So Golden Visa, we know about investing related to real estate investment, and if your salary range is in that range bracket, then you can apply for Golden Visa. Government introduced Blue Visa. Blue Visa is for any professionals from sustainability, from environmental protection. They are welcome to come and be part of the sustainability development, and it will be 10 years residency visa.
So the key takeaway around these government initiatives is government is expecting sustainability growth in real estate market in the future.
Exactly. There was another plan which was announced, a Centennial Plan. So this is for 2071, where Dubai will complete 100 years. So we also have Centennial Plan in place.
It is very interesting. So I
Yes.
would like to take you a little bit another side.
Right.
So I want to discuss about you specifically about residential properties.
Right.
So is there any particular trend you want to address our audience? What kind of a trend you can see in these days in residential properties in Dubai market?
So see, I'll tell you the trend in last 3 years, from 2020 to 2023, we have seen 337,000 millionaires and billionaires moved to Dubai and invested in real estate. 420 billion dirhams investment in real estate from those millionaires and billionaires from different parts of the world. And these are the factors related Dubai economic agenda initiatives, and also it's a very friendly economy, like for business environment. So a lot of policies, government reforms are really helping us. And then also we have seen substantial investment in luxury segment. From again, millionaires and billionaires move to the luxury segment. We are able to attract in mid-tier segment, affordable housing segment, where since we are a lot of companies, Fortune 186 out of Fortune 500 companies, we have regional headquarters of 186 companies. All these companies, they are settled here. They are investing in real estate. They are first-time home users, end users. They are buying. They are taking on mortgage. So we have seen substantial growth on both the segment.
So it means that Dubai residential market is providing opportunity for different categories, different level of people who are living in Dubai.
Exactly.
To get the experience in Dubai.
Every year we are attracting 6,500 billionaires from different parts of the world. Every year for last 3 years. And also last year, 2024 results transactions were announced just a couple of days back. We have recorded 761 billion dirhams in real estate investment. It's a combination of both residential and commercial, but that kind of substantial investment we have seen.
It is great. So let's move to our third poll question, because let's see how our audience will get these things.
Sure.
So you can see our third poll questions right now. Do you see more potential in Dubai luxury or a mid-tier residential market segment? Which segment you prefer? What you can see in the Dubai real estate market? Luxury residential, mid-tier residential, both. Final answer is not sure. So we are getting answers right now.
Good.
So let's give some more time to audience to reply that poll question. Okay, thank you for your input. Let's move to our next interesting topic.
Sure.
This is something we discuss. I think most of the people would like to know about this because we discuss about residential properties.
Right.
But nowadays, a lot of people are interested to start their own business, or they want to expand their business, or sometimes they want to change their location in their office.
Right.
So everyone is looking commercial properties.
Right, exactly.
So let's move to commercial properties right now.
Sure. So last year itself, 2024, we have recorded 200,000 licenses issued in UAE. That's a phenomenal growth. We are attracting so many national companies, multinational companies from different parts of the world to come and invest, to come and have their presence in Dubai. We have been successful in achieving 95% occupancy in all commercial developments, Grade A offices, Grade B category developments. Then we have announced a lot of new commercial districts. See, all related to Dubai economic agenda now. So all the initiatives have been taken as per Dubai economic agenda, in line with Dubai economic agenda. So we announced different developments like Dubai Commerce City, Dubai South, Expo City Dubai, that's a District 2020. To support, to achieve that double economy, we need to have the infrastructure in place. So we have new commercial districts coming, we have new commercial zones coming, and we are achieving 95% occupancy. The moment we announce commercial developments like Uptown GLT, then Dubai Commerce City, it's booked immediately. So we have a short supply in commercial real estate. Not only this, 186 Fortune 500 companies out of Fortune 500 companies, 186 companies have regional headquarters in Dubai, which is a really big number. BlackRock and Brookfield, they have invested significantly in Dubai. In fact, BlackRock invested $700 million in Dubai. And apart from that, when you look at foreign direct investment, last year we achieved 130 billion dirhams investment. And not only that, we are the number one in the world when it comes to greenfield investment projects. We have achieved 511 greenfield investment projects, whereas Singapore achieved 325. This was announced by Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan in June 2023. And let me explain you what is greenfield and brownfield. So brownfield is where, any large multinational companies or large regional players, they move to Dubai and they do a joint venture with a large local group. and that's brownfield investment. But the investment is not significant. It's there, but it's not significant. They have already tied up partners, licensing everything easy for them. When you look at greenfield investments, where the company comes and they do all the investments by themselves, they apply for their licenses, they acquire the plots, they build their factories, they build their staff accommodation, everything from scratch. So, for example, it's a Toyota in Mexico. This was a greenfield investment project. So, similarly, we have seen so many companies have committed to greenfield investment projects. And greenfield investment projects are long-term commitment. It's 20 years commitment. So, all these companies who have moved in the last 3-4 years, they're not leaving Dubai anytime soon.
Interesting. So, I would like to ask from you,
Yes.
as an investor,
Right.
in the commercial, if you are going to buy a commercial property,
Right.
what are the factors you should be consider? As an investor, what are the factors that investors should consider?
So, as an investor, you have to consider a lot of factors when it comes to commercial spaces. Commercial spaces could be offices, could be retail, could be industrial space, depending on your investment appetite, depending on your investment objective. So, let's say we look at office. So, there are different categories for offices: Grade A category development and Grade B plus category development. So, then you have to see what developments you're looking at. Grade A will be investment little significantly higher. We're looking at anywhere between $1 million to $1.5 million. Then you have to look at all the factors, like in terms of connectivity to the city, like connectivity to the metro, the traffic situation there. So looking at all those factors and what amenities that building has, then you can look at deciding in grade A category development or grade B plus category development.
Interesting.
Yes.
So I think it is time to go to our next poll question. So it is based on what is our discussion right now.
Right.
So do you view the limited supply of premium office space in Dubai as a challenge or as an opportunity? Let's see how our audience will reply this. I think we will give some more time for them to reply for this question. But normally we are management accountant. Normally we are dealing with the numbers. So there is nothing to deal with the numbers. So they can answer this question quickly.
Yes.
But let's see how they will answer this question. It is most important you to reply for these poll questions to get all the CPEs. So let me repeat the question back. Do you view the limited supply of premium office space in Dubai as a challenge or as an opportunity? So I think we are getting answers.
Good.
But before give the answers, I would like to know from you, how do you see this factor? What is your view? Is it a challenge or is it an opportunity?
So again, both, I would say challenge and opportunity. Challenge in terms of for us from real estate industry, we face challenges where we have a lot of inquiries, but we have limited supply in the market. Again, it's an opportunity because now organizations are looking at new developments like Expo City Dubai, Dubai South Business Park, Dubai Commerce City, Uptown GLT, and a lot of new developments coming in place. Then recent launch in commercial projects, which are in Motor City. So a lot of developments are coming on that side. So it's an opportunity also. So both, I would say, opportunity and challenge for us.
Opportunity and challenge for us.
Yes.
Okay. So as our topic is UAE market, UAE residential market, I would like to move a little bit far away from Dubai, and I would like to ask from you, what do you think? What are the challenges? How you can see the market outside the Dubai, but within the UAE, I mean the other Emirates in Dubai. How do you see the real estate market in other Emirates in UAE?
So see, when Dubai is significantly growing in terms of real estate, we have seen 17% growth, and we are consistently seeing growth. So we see when this thing happens, other Emirates are benefiting as well. When Ras Al Khaimah announced a casino gaming license, it's doing phenomenally well. Like a lot of investments happening, a lot of real estate development projects are launched there, and it's selling really quick. So a lot of opportunities. Ras Al Khaimah is benefiting, Sharjah is benefiting. Sharjah has announced so many projects. So overall, all the Emirates are benefiting. So I'm saying about Sharjah and Ras Al Khaimah. I'm not really sure about Ajman and other Emirates. Abu Dhabi is benefiting a lot. Abu Dhabi has launched so many projects. So these three Emirates, I can definitely say that, these three Emirates are benefiting, and they all are coming with excellent projects.
Okay. So the key takeaway of this part, this section, what you're trying to say to us right now, Dubai is not only the place real estate market is growing,
Right.
Other Emirates are also, the real estate market is continuously growing.
Definitely.
So let's move to our next topic. Okay. So supply and demand factors.
Right.
Supply and demand factors are, I think, those factors are making impact to every industry.
Right. Exactly.
So what are the factors? How do you see that what are the factors? How do you see that supply and demand factors
Right.
can make to real estate market?
So when it comes to supply and demand, now let's look at the factors, again, going back to Dubai Economic Agenda initiatives, where we have seen that, we are seeing 250,000 people moving to Dubai on an annual basis for last 3 years. And we are looking at population of 6 million by 2033. And look at the number of units which are announced. We're expecting 183,000 units to be delivered in next 3 years. And let's say if I say maybe there must be some delay, so I say 110,000. So we're looking at anywhere between 35,000 units on an annual basis, so on a yearly basis. And how many people are we looking at moving? So many people, like 250,000. So we are still in short supply. Like say even 50,000 people are investing homes. We are still in short supply. We are short supply of 38,000 units. And now we're talking about till 2027, 2028. What after that? From 2029 to 2033, we're expecting 1 million population to move in. So we need so many launches to sustain that economy, to achieve that Dubai Economic Agenda's target of achieving 6 million population. So we need that infrastructure in place. We need that commercial districts. We need business districts. We need hotels. We need residential buildings. We need nightclubs. We need cinemas, entertainment, malls, everything we need to support Dubai Economic Agenda. Then only we can, it can be done when every industry, every sector is working together. Not only real estate, it could be together like infrastructure, real estate, social economic agenda, sustainability agenda. So everything has to go hand in hand.
Okay. So
definitely supply is still short than demand. Demand is there. There's a robust demand.
Okay, so there is enough opportunity for investing in
Exactly.
real estate market. Okay. So I would like to know there are a lot of global economic factors can make impact to real estate market in Dubai.
Right.
So there are a lot of trends are going in global economy. So how do you see that global economic factors, maybe it not limited for the economic factors, political factors can make impact. How do you see that global economic factors and political factors can make impact to real estate market in Dubai, whether it is a challengeable side or it is an opportunity side for the Dubai?
Right. So let's understand the GDP of the world's average GDP. That's roughly 1.6. And we are looking at Dubai's GDP average of say 4 plus for last 4 or 5 years. And in fact, it was 5.1, 5.4%. So definitely Dubai GDP is doing really well. The real estate is driven by the demand, the population growth, the opportunities, the business reforms. So everything is doing really well. Its strategic location, number 1 safest city in the world for last 3 years, number 3 most populous cities in the world after Miami and Singapore. So all those factors is really contributing to Dubai's real estate. So these are all global factors we are looking at. And these reports are not published by Dubai or UAE government. These are all third-party reports. So when we look at those things, and now we look at geopolitical factors or uncertainty, so I think Dubai, if you look at Dubai's history from 2020 to 2025, so many things happened. I would say Russia and Ukraine conflict, Iran, sanctions on Iran. Then we have seen Israel and Palestine. Yes. So a lot of factors we have seen, even when Afghanistan had the challenges when the US army pulled out. We have seen that these people see Dubai as a safe haven. They come and invest in Dubai. So Dubai has always benefited with all the economic or global challenges in the world. So Dubai has always benefited. So I don't see that this kind of conflicts will really affect Dubai's real estate. And say if something happens like COVID or anything happens, say pandemic situation, we don't know, but I'm sure your government responds really quick. Your government cares about their people. You know what I feel? I always say that, if something happens in any part of the world, I wish I'm in Dubai with my family, because I know my government is going to respond really quick and going to take care of its people.
Okay. So I have one more question.
Yes.
The Dubai government Dubai government wants this real estate market should be grow. So
Right.
they are try to do investment. They try to develop infrastructure facilities in Dubai. So government is in the side of investors.
Right.
So as an investor, when you are going to invest money in Dubai real estate market, should do in commercial sector or a residential sector? What is your advice? It might be a both sector, but what is your perspective? What is your view? Should that investor go with the residential properties or a commercial properties? Which is the most suitable? I know that it is some kind of a specific question, but
Right.
But it
So,
is a,
I really appreciate it. It's a good question. So, being a first-time investor, I would say go with residential real estate. At least you understand how it works. And what is the reason I suggest residential real estate? Because residential, you know for a fact that it's easy to lease. It will not stay in the market for long. So, say you bought an apartment, invest in an apartment, it's easy to lease within 1 month. Offices or retail spaces, at times it takes time because you have to be selected about the client's profile, about the license, about a lot of other factors you have to keep in mind. So if someone is a first-time investor, I would say start with residential real estate. When you're a sophisticated investor, go into offices, go into industrial space, but always start with residential real estate.
I think you bring one important point.
Yes.
So when we discuss about as a first-time investor,
Right.
so most of the people who join today, they
Right.
might not an investor.
Right.
They would like to know
Right.
what are the factors they should consider
Right.
when they are going to invest in real estate market. Specifically, how they should start the investing in real estate market. What is your advice?
Right. So a lot of things as a first-time investor, I would like to say the first thing is that have a mindset to invest. Don't get carried away with negativity that there's a bubble or understand the Dubai economic agenda, understand the initiatives taken by the government, make informed decisions, do your own study, do research, and then look at investment. You can start with investing in offline properties that's under construction, or you can look at ready properties. If you're a bit hesitant entering in the market for the first time, I said go for ready properties, because you go and see, you do your own due diligence, you can go and see the transactions for the last 3-5 years, so you're confident that you're buying at the right price, so you're making informed decisions. And if you don't want to put the entire amount in one go, of course mortgage is an option, but you can also look at offline properties. And if you're new Dubai, if you're new first-time investor, I would say look at Dubai South. 1 million population in the next 7 to 8 years will be in Dubai South district. The largest airport in the world by area, Al Maktoum International Airport, government has invested 128 billion dirhams in that project. So just imagine how much in Dubai Logistics City, the entire corridor, logistics corridor is there. Airspace hub is there, Boeing and Airbus. In Logistics City, we have Amazon, DHL, FedEx, all large companies are there. So this entire population will be moving on that side. 1 million population will be there by next 7 to 8 years. So we are looking at 1 out of every 5 people will be on that side, Dubai South. So definitely if you're a first-time investor, you can look at this side of town and invest in offline projects.
Offline
Yes.
projects.
Yes.
So I know you are an investor in real estate market.
Yes.
So as an investor, I think you are not a first. You are experienced investor.
Yes, exactly.
So in these days, there are risk and opportunities both.
Right.
So to avoid the risk investing money in residential market,
Right.
what are the strategies you are using as a professional person investing in real estate market?
So strategy is that you study the market. Wherever you invest, make informed decisions. Don't get carried away with real estate professional telling you that you'll invest this at this point of time, you'll make double the amount in next 2 years. That's not right. So make informed decisions, do your own due diligence, If you invest in ready properties, look at the transactions. It's easy now. Everything is transparent. So you go on internet, you look at DXP Interact or look at other land department website, you can see all the transactions. So that's possible. When you look at offline properties, do your study like what I mentioned about Dubai South. A lot of developments happening on that side. So make informed decisions and take risk. See, without the risk, there's no reward.
Okay.
So I would say take risk, but don't take high risk, take moderate risk. Depending on your age, depending on your investment appetite, depending on your investment objective, look at both. So I would say opportunity-based investor will look at investing in offline property, and security-based investor will look at investing in ready properties.
So that is your advice for the investors.
Yes.
Okay. So let's move to our final poll question.
Right.
Considering the insight we shared today, we would like to know from our audience what are the key takeaway they took it out from this session. So this fifth poll question is appearing on the screen now. Considering the insights shared today, are you more inclined towards investing in Dubai residential market or a commercial market? Let's see how they will answer.
Sure.
So the fifth poll question is whether, okay, as an investor.
Right.
So what is the section, what is the field you are like to invest? I mean, in the commercial sector or a residential sector? I am not asking personal details, but I don't know. It might be a little bit personal, but I would like to get an answer because you are a seasonal financial professional in this market.
So my financial real estate investment strategy was to start with residential real estate. I started with ready projects where I could study and I can do my market due diligence and make informed decisions and invest. So I started investing in residential properties, ready properties. I started investing in studio apartments, one bed. That was my strategy. I've invested in ready properties, 5 to 6 units. Now I'm looking at investing in Dubai South, Expo City Dubai, Dubai South, IMA South, offline project. So, I have a portfolio of ready properties. Now I'm looking at having a portfolio of offline properties. So this is my strategy. Commercial real estate, definitely I'm looking at. I've not invested so far, but I'm always looking for an opportunity. It could be an office, it could be a retail. Retail is always my favorite asset to consider because, if you say in any office building, if there are 200 offices, there will be maximum 20 retail. So retail will always be in short supply.
Sure.
So retail spaces would always be a good investment to look at in commercial real estate.
So I would like to ask one more question regarding to this section, regarding to this area. So Dubai is how you will see in the future in Dubai real estate market. I know it is growing, but as an investor, how do you see I think you have experience more than a decade in UAE.
Right.
In this market. So compared to prior years in Dubai, I mean 2010, 2009, compared to that market and comparing the future market, how you will see the growth?
Right. So see, looking at the entire history of Dubai from 2000 onwards, what we have seen even when we had this global financial crisis, Dubai never stopped investing in infrastructure. That was the only city in the world that was constantly investing in infrastructure. Though there were crises in the world, a lot of challenges were there, but Dubai was constantly investing. Now look at from 2020 to 2024, we have seen 40% growth in real estate from 2020 to 2024. And even if you look at from 2014 to 2024, we have seen substantial growth. So the prices have gone up. So definitely, I'm confident about this market. I'm confident about the government's initiatives, Dubai Economic Agenda, Urban Master Plan, Sentinel Plan. So I'm confident. A lot of developments like Etihad Rail, which government announced, one Al Maktoum International Airport. We already have an airport in place where we have a capacity of 90 to 120 million passengers. This Al Maktoum Airport will have 260 million passengers capacity. Now just imagine when government is building that kind of airport, when they're expecting that kind of population to come to Dubai or be in transit, they are seeing Dubai as the number 3 global tourism destination, number 4 financial center, global financial center. So confident about this economy, about Dubai's real estate and overall economy, and I'm confident that it's not going to stop. Every year we are going to see growth.
Every year we are going to achieve the growth.
Exactly.
So basically,
Exactly.
in the future there are a lot of opportunities, and if you invest today, then you get more benefit in the future.
Exactly. I agree.
So before we are going to Q&A session,
Sure.
I would like to answer one more question from you.
Sure.
What are the key takeaways? What are the things? What are the points you want to highlight to our audience regarding
Right.
Dubai real estate market?
So don't see Dubai real estate in isolation. See Dubai real estate in line with Dubai economic agenda. And look at Dubai economic agenda, what government is targeting and why real estate is booming or why real estate is doing so well. So understand all those factors. Make informed decisions. Don't get carried away with someone telling you that with this investment you can make 100% profit. So make informed decisions. Make sure that you take right decision and do your due diligence. Even if you have talked to 2-3 people, it's absolutely fine. And last but not least, have a mindset to invest. You don't need capital, you need mindset first to invest.
Mindset is most important thing for
Capital will
investing.
come. Once you have the mindset, capital will come. You'll manage how to arrange it.
Okay. So there are a lot of questions
Sure.
for you, but in the time duration, considering the time considerations and
Right.
all, we will try to answer all these questions. But I have a lot of questions.
Sure.
We will start from first question. Do you think affordability will be a problem for a mid-tier segment and rental market in the short run? Moreover, what do you think will be the impact of climate changes and traffic challenges in the short and medium term?
Really interesting question. So there are two different questions. I'll start with the first question, the challenge about the affordability when it comes. So when we are saying that, we have achieved 511 greenfield investment projects. So 511 large regional players or multinational companies have invested in Dubai or committed to long-term investment in Dubai. Means that will be attracting more population, and that means the right talent will be paid well. So the spending potential will go up, and affordability will be in line with those things. And see, in any developed country in the world, if you have seen Canada, US, we see people moving to suburbs. So now here also in Dubai, we'll see people moving to suburbs. When you see all billionaires staying in the city and people moving to suburbs for more affordability. So this is the same thing we are going to see people moving to Dubai South, IMA South on the extended corridors of Dubai. But understand what Dubai has done. Dubai has created multiple mega cities, sustained community. In every community, like you see, you have malls, schools, hospitals. They have constructed beaches also, so you don't need to drive to the city for beaches. You have entertainment, you have cinema, nightclubs, everything is there. So you don't need to drive all the way to the downtown. You have everything. If you're staying in Damak Lagoons or if you're staying in Dubai South or Nimal South, you have everything there. So you don't need to drive to the city to enjoy or live and enjoy the beaches or enjoy the entertainment here.
So I think we answered the first
That was the first question. Second question on sustainability. The urban master plan is specifically focusing on sustainability, investing in environment protection. We are investing.
Specifically, they are asking what is the traffic challenge.
Traffic challenges, of course. See, if any city is growing, you have two options. Would you like to see road with no vehicles, or you would like to see road busy? So, when you see traffic, means a lot of people are moving to Dubai and all the industries are benefiting.
Yes.
Even financial professionals from your industry, they're also benefiting. And the standard of living will go up. Quality of life will go up. So traffic is there. And of course, we were not expecting that, people will start moving in such, we were expecting 200,000, 250,000 people started moving every year. So infrastructure, government is constantly building those infrastructure. Like they're extending the metro line, they announced Etihad Rail, They announced a flying taxi. So many things they have announced to ease this traffic congestion.
So traffic will not be a problem for the investing
Maybe
in
next
real
5
estate
to 7
market.
years, it will be easy to drive anywhere.
Yes,
Yes,
because of new initiatives.
exactly,
Projects
exactly.
are coming up. Okay, let's move to our next question. So this is something not only related to UAE.
Sure.
It's linked with another countries as well. Do you think growth of Saudi Arabia
Yes.
and Qatar could possibly be threat to the real estate prospect in Dubai and UAE as a whole in the long run?
So, as a UAE government, we are really happy to see that our regional players like Oman, Saudi, Qatar, they are investing, they are developing, they are growing really. They started working on their investments and infrastructure, so that's really good. But we don't see as a challenge. UAE has a different brand, like Dubai has a different brand to attract people. So, of course, Saudi will come to that level, Oman will come to that level. It will take time. And we don't see regional players or GCC countries as a threat to development. I don't see.
You don't see it as a threat.
Not at all.
So next question is, it is some specific question. I think that any investor or other person who is going to buy a real estate property, do you need to hire lawyer when investing in a property to avoid any chance of fraud?
See, the way the entire real estate regulatory agency works here, the Dubai Land Department works here, all your electronic documents, like starting from Form A, Contract A, which is where the owner appoints the real estate agency to work on their property, or Contract B, where the buyer or the tenant appoints the real estate professional to work for their property, and then the sale purchase agreement, that's Contract F. It's all electronic, and entire template is prepared by the land department themselves. So everything is protected and it's all electronic. And even if the title deed is not valid, first you have to scan the title deed QR code. And if the title deed is not valid, you cannot create form. The real estate professionals cannot create electronic forms. The title deed is not valid. So it's all connected. So I don't really see a need for hiring lawyer. But when you're buying off-land property and say you're doing a substantial investment and you want the sale purchase agreement to be reviewed by the lawyer, that's absolutely okay. But not in ready properties.
So now technology is
Yes.
developed.
Yes.
So yes, you can hire a lawyer,
Yes.
but you can do your investigation by
Sure.
yourself. That's
Sure.
the key.
Definitely.
Okay, next question
Yes.
I'd like to ask from you. Why do all real estate brokers recommend off-plan investment over buying a secondary market?
It's an interesting question. A lot of reasons. First is, if say I convince you to invest in secondary market, then I have to go and show you at least 5-10 properties. If I have to convince you for offline projects, I have to just take you to the developer's office and show you the model. So that's easy. Second thing, the payout by the developer is quite substantial, whereas in ready properties, the fee what buyer pays is 2%. So definitely the payout is more by the developer, which is go up to 5 to 8%. So a lot of real estate professionals try to convince clients to go for offline projects than ready.
Okay, got your point. So I think we answered
Yes.
the question. So there is one more question.
Sure.
There are a lot of questions, but I am trying to take one by one.
Right.
So other question is related to the COVID-19 as well. Post COVID-19, the rent have increased lot in Dubai. How much of this is impacted because of the people buying properties, and what is your take on rents in the next few years?
So my take is that this rent is going to go up every year, anywhere between 7 to 8%, and the reason is because a lot of population is moving. We have limited supply in the market. The demand is there. Definitely, the rents will always see upward trend. And what is your second question?
The question is, I will repeat the
Rent,
question.
rent was there one factor.
Rental
Yes.
specifically mention what is the rent, right?
Yes.
What is your take on rents in the
Right.
next few years? I think he is asking, or he or she, I don't know.
Yes.
But the audience is asking, when seeing about the rents, how you can justify, how you can see the rents in Dubai?
So see, rents are definitely going up. We are seeing upward trend in the rent because there's a lot of demand. So definitely it's going up. But what government have taken a new initiative was smart real estate contract. So what they have done, rental index was only looking at particular area. So when you put, say, Business Bay, it categorizes all the buildings at equal level. But now what will happen, say, if you're staying in, say, downtown in, say, Burj Khalifa you're staying, and I'm staying in residences, then it will have a different category for Burj Khalifa and it will have a different category for residences. So it will not just categorize all the buildings in downtown at equal rate. So depending on the building, now say, for example, Burj Al Najum, again in downtown, but very substandard building. So it will be on a lower rating. So government started giving rating to all the buildings. So that is really helping to do a fair rental index calculator.
Okay. So one factor is, when you are going to invest in real estate properties, you have to think about
The rating.
ratings.
Exactly.
Okay. Next question. Do you think KSA 2030 vision will impact the UAE commercial sector?
See, we were successful in securing 511 greenfield investment projects. And this greenfield investment projects means this large multinational companies or regional players are coming with 20 years commitment. So I don't see, we're happy for Saudi Arabia's growth, but I don't see as a threat to UAE market or to Dubai market. Dubai has a different completely brand pool to attract billionaires and millionaires in the world.
So it will not be a threat.
Not at all.
Not at all, because we have our own plans.
Yes.
Dubai government had their own.
Exactly.
Okay. So I think due to the time constraint, we cannot go. I think we can take one more question.
Sure.
I will go with, it is a common question people might have. Can we buy 1 or 2 BHK at what minimum price in good location?
Again, it's quite subjective. So, I would say one bed you can buy at, say, starting from around 1 million dirhams, or say 800, 900,000 dirhams, and all the way up to $1 million also. So, it depends where you're investing. So it's really subjective. So I've invested in one bed in Jumeirah Village Circle at 900,000 dirhams, one bed. But my client has invested in one bed in MAC project in Katura Reserve at $1 million. So it's difficult to say. Katura Reserve is phenomenal project. Like, it's a luxury segment, completely different. So difficult to say that, where I can categorize in terms of a price range.
Yeah, so that I think our webinar, we answered that question as well. Before buying any property, just do the investigation by yourself.
Exactly.
Go to do a due diligence by yourself.
Exactly.
Understand the market, understand the location,
right,
and how it adds value to your profile. Just
exactly.
Check all these things.
Exactly. Make informed decisions.
So I think, Nauros, the time is over.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And there are a lot of questions coming through our audience.
Sure.
But I think we answer a lot of questions right now. So thank you so much for joining today. On behalf of IMA Dubai Chapter and the board, I would like to join us today.
You're welcome.
And for the audience, thank you so much for joining us today. And we will meet soon again our next event.
I want to thank you. I want to thank IMA Chapter for the opportunity. And I want to thank all the listeners for joining us today. I really, really appreciate, and all the questions were quite interesting. So I really enjoyed answering them.